the echoes of room 473. The Algonquin is a place of luxury, but if you speak to the staff who walk those long, carpeted hallways at 3 a.m., they'll tell you the air changes near the top floor. The most famous resident isn't a celebrity, but a jilted bride known as the Lady in White. Legend says she was supposed to be married at the resort in the early 1900s. Her groom never showed. Heartbroken, she retreated to her room 473, and stayed there until she passed away from a literal broken heart. The research. What guests report? People who stay in 473 or the rooms nearby often report the scent of roses, a sudden, overwhelming smell of fresh wedding flowers in a room with closed windows, the sound of sobbing, soft, rhythmic crying coming from the corner of the room that stops the moment you turn on the light, missing items, jewelry left on the nightstand, being moved to the center of the room or found tucked inside shoes, the night bellhop. If the Lady in White represents sorrow, the phantom bellhop represents duty. Back in the mid-century, there was a dedicated bellhop who spent his entire life serving the guests of the Algonquin. He was known for his crisp uniform and his silent, helpful nature. After he retired and eventually passed away, he seemingly decided he wasn't done with his shift. The encounter. Guests frequently report a man in an old-fashioned, gold-buttoned uniform approaching them in the lobby or hallways. He offers to help with their bags or shows them to their room. But here's the catch. As soon as the guest turns to thank him or reaches for their key, he vanishes. There are even accounts of guests hearing a polite knock on their door, only to find their shoes, which they'd left in the hall, shined to a mirror polish with no one in sight. The crying child of the tower. Perhaps the most unsettling piece of Algonquin lore involves the stairwell child. While the resort is beautiful, the architecture features high towers and winding back staircases. According to local researchers and paranormal investigators, a young boy once fell from one of the upper floors during the resort's early years. The manifestation. Night security guards have reported the sound of a bouncing ball echoing down the marble stairs. The sight. When they follow the sound, they see a small figure sitting on the steps, his face obscured by shadows. If you call out to him, he doesn't answer. He simply stands up and walks through the wall. Why the Algonquin? Why is it so haunted? Some say it's the salt air acting as a conductor. Others believe that because the resort was rebuilt after a devastating fire in 1914, the memories of the original wood and stone are trapped in the new foundation. When the fog rolls in off Passamaquoddy Bay and blankets the red-roofed towers, the line between the 19th century and the 21st century disappears. At the Algonquin, the past isn't just remembered, it's still walking the halls.